Yeah. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. So I, with respect to both the Jupyter notebooks and to LaTeX and anything that we go over, yeah, definitely ask questions and um, we can work through this stuff together. So today we're going to dedicate to LaTeX. Um, Again, I haven't really thought about how best to do this, but I guess why not just work on something that we already have? Um, so this is the ASP document that is that you guys will have to be submitting like in 10 days. So that's exciting. and and so we thought maybe we can go over how these documents work here, and also I can show you. So there's different types of LaTeX documents, and the only thing LaTeX does is just really make things pretty, even though it's sometimes really annoying to work with. But the documents come out very nicely. So I guess the first thing that is important to note here is if you, hold on. So ASP had their own specific format that they wanted, right? They had like this ASP 2014 style document. So I downloaded that style document, and this just says, I don't know if you guys have ever worked with like HTML/CSS. Like if not, it's totally fine. But this
I
just,
have. I have.
oh, okay. So this is like a CSS document. Like it tells you what each header should look like, what font and size and properties each like command or each part of the document should have. So it doesn't matter what this says ultimately because they create it for you because they want it to be done in a specific way. And so you load it here. So we load this package ASP 2014. And since I already uploaded it to Overleaf, then am I like laggy? Okay. So since I already uploaded it to Overleaf, I can just do use package and I reference this ASP 2014. The great thing about Overleaf, there are two things. The first is that you don't need to download anything on your own computer. Like you can just log on to Overleaf and start LaTeXing from the stuff that's already uploaded here. And secondly, that you can do things collaboratively. So in a similar fashion to Google Docs, like we can have like, I don't know, if somebody else wants to open this document, we can have like multiple people working on it at once. And that's sometimes nice because you can see what each other is doing and kind of go with the flow of each other's like verbiage and writing. Okay, so the other important things are to the document class, which is an article. It's just an article. We always use this. I think so what did I use for this? Yeah, so here I used a different type of document class because I wanted 2 columns. And it'll compile in a second. But the document class just determines what kind of template. It's like a template command. And it will determine what kind of visual style your document will have. It'll load eventually. Okay, and then finally, sort of the boring stuff over here. We need to include references, right? So whenever you try to reference something like here, for example, I reference source extractor. You have to create a bibliography file. So here's your bibliography file. And let's say I want to reference this source extractor thing. So I go here. Which is the database of all the papers in astrophysics. And let's say I want to look up. So this is where you can get all of your papers that you're like trying to reference. So let's say I put source extractor, or let me put, oh, for 10, and I search by this guy's name, and I specifically choose Unit 2, Manuel, and this is the person who creates all of these like softwares. So that was source extractor, but I think it is earlier. What year was it? Let's see, 1996. So we can go down. So here's the year that these things were released. Okay, so here it is, source extractor, software for source extraction. So you click on it and you do, and you can either see the document, by the way, so you can click on this and you can see the paper once it loads. My computer is having a little trouble. So here you go. But if you want to cite it and you want to cite it in LaTeX format, you do export citation and you select the format for export and you click BibTeX because it's the LaTeX bibliography. And you copy this. You go to the bibliography and you create and you just copy paste. So I already did this. This is the name that you are going to use to reference it. So you can change this. And then I changed it to so I'm going to delete this because I already used it above. And then when you go to the main file, if you want to cite the paper, like here, I want to cite source extractor. I do cite P, which means that it's in parentheses. So cite P. And then if you want to put something before the citation, you have to put these two brackets and you would type how I referenced it. And if I want to put something, so like, let's see, let's recompile this. Okay, so you see it's over here. And then if you scroll down, it's over here. If I wanted to like put some text in the parentheses, but before the citation, I can say, see this. If I recompile in the first bracket, it shows up there. And if I want to put it at the end, I put it in the second bracket and I write for more information. I don't know. And it comes out at the end. Okay, so this is important and something that I learned relatively recently, actually. Citing in LaTeX is the worst, but it's probably not worse than doing it in like Microsoft Word. So it comes out here. Okay. So other properties of LaTeX. Oh, go ahead. Does someone have a question?
All right. But sorry, is there any way to learn all this, like a very good beginner's textbook to learn how to write to how to type or write with LaTeX?
What I would recommend is to find a template and then use a template and just like Google. So you don't need to write like, you don't need to read any textbooks. You should just kind of like Google it as you go.
Okay, like can this work be sent to us so that so that I can actually see how what a code line is doing, and maybe just like I'll have to maybe in Jupyter Notebook I'll have to change it and see like something like that.
Yeah, so I can send you a template to play around with if that's what you're asking.
Okay, okay, that would be nice. Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. So then once you get all of your presets done, you begin your document and you don't forget that you have to put end document at the end. And then you like, this is the title command. So each command begins with a backslash and you put like author, for example, and I put below. So, and it's in curly braces. Then you begin the abstract. So this is like, this sort of formatting is driven by this ASP 2014 document, and your abstract looks like this. But all you have to do, you don't have to actually format it. You just do begin abstract, end abstract, and put whatever text you want in the middle. Then you have different sections, right? So this is gonna make up the bulk of your paper. So you do backslash section in curly braces and whatever text you want in the middle. If you want subsections, so let's say here, subsection, class, and then, I don't know, road, or whatever. And you do that, and you can see that it created these subsections, again, in the style of this ASP 2014. Okay, so now for the more fun part. Let's say you want to upload your figures. So what you can do to keep it organized is create a new folder with that like folder icon. And once my computer decides to work, figures, create. Now I click on the folder and I click upload. Can you see the upload pop up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to select from my computer. Downloads. Okay, I just stole from the Slack channel. Okay, so you can also see what it looks like by clicking here. And there's your plot.
Wow.
Okay, so now it's there. And now let's see, let's go to asteroid photometry. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
What, what if you are using Jupyter Notebook? You know, we have to change it to Markdown, then write our LaTeX and run the Markdown test. Then I don't know. That is how Jupyter used to run their own LaTeX stuff. So I don't know if you are using it. This uploading stuff, is it the same way? Because we may not. I may not be able to. Okay, if the file, like the location of this file and other things, do you think it's the same?
Yeah, so the syntax is the same. But in Jupyter Notebook, like you don't have to have like this section, right? Because in Jupyter Notebook, you have the pound, and then the section, and that creates a header. Chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pound. Okay. The slash should be per dollar, like dollar sign.
Yeah, so the part that you have in Markdown is only like let's say I want to create a formula. So do like F
Dollar, yeah.
equals MA, and you put it in between dollar signs, and that turns it into like a format for formulas. So you see how it's like italicized. You can also do like, let's say you want to do like an equation. You do begin equation, and then end equation, and then whatever you want in the middle. So what's a good equation? E equals MC squared. And you compile that. And now it's put into the center.
Seems this one is easy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put up the figures. So let's put it here. So begin figure, and it auto-fills everything for you, and then include graphics, and remember that it's in the figures folder, so it's here. And this is asteroid period of 15989 or whatever. And you compile it again. Now, oh, and you see how it takes up like most of the space. So you have to do, let's see, how did I do it? Like text width. Yeah, like this. So if we want it to be like the just covering like one page, we have to put this there so that the width equals the text width. Okay, and now it's smaller. If I put H here, it should move it up. It did not move it up. Katya, do you remember how to do this?
I usually just do exclamation point H
Yeah,
and then it should work.
let me try to move it up. Let's see. Okay, well, for now it looks like it wants to be there. So anyway, so now you have a figure in your image and or in your paper, and it says asteroid period of this, and you can change the captions of that. And then whenever you want to write equations, there's a lot of syntax for it, and I don't think it's necessary to go over this now because there's just a lot. And what I do if I don't know something, I just like Google to remind myself how to do it. But yeah, like if you, for example, a fraction, you can do, let's see, E equals fraction 1 to md squared. So this tells you that's like the fraction command. The 1 is on top, the 2 is on the bottom, times that. And so now if I recompile it, I get E equals 1/2 mv squared.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
Honestly, I learned LaTeX just by doing. Like,
Yeah.
I learned it because my friend and I were taking notes for a class and we decided to LaTeX them. And so I learned just like while taking notes.
Yeah, this is something that like you don't need to read a textbook for. This is something that you just have to do.
I might have a file that has like certain things that are common in LaTeX. Let me check.
Wait, Nameka, are you in a tree right now?
Yeah, are you up high in a tree?
Yeah, don't
Can
fall.
you see? Was it LaTeX practice? Yeah. So like, can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
So yeah, my friend and I, he was teaching me how to do LaTeX. And so we like just like did a bunch of things.
Can you
learn.
share that with everyone too?
Yes, I can. I know it's like has very random things. Don't ask. Show board. Yeah, you can like new game if you do / new game show board, it'll bring a chessboard.
I like that's disgusting.
It's also very commented and has like comments sent back and forth between me and my friend.
Oh yeah, so great thing about LaTeX, you can just like communicate with each other. You can actually also chat, you know that,
There's
right?
a chat. See,
Yeah.
this is our chat right here.
Does this teach? Sorry, will this teach us? Okay, it's telling us how to write each code, like what you're sharing now, in terms of LaTeX.
It's not everything that exists.
Yeah, but I mean like a part, like.
This isn't my project. Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste it to a new document. New project. Link project. Nope. There we go. And then share. Amanda. Who else wants access to this?
You can also just turn on the link sharing and send the link.
Yeah, I would like to have to.
Why does it scare you, Nameka? Because it's black? It's like a weird color? Or is it just terrifying? Also, I sent the link. See if you can access this.
Yeah, I can access.
Thank you. Okay. Go away meeting controls. Yay, Amanda's here. Yeah, don't be scared by this. You don't have to know how to do all of this stuff. We just had to write a lot of equations because we were taking notes for a class on electricity and magnetism. And there's probably a lot of packages here that you will never need. The page is black because you can set the page color to black. You can set the page color to like purple if you want. I don't.
That's so cool.
Maybe purple doesn't work. Purple is not a valid color. How about magenta? I swear I always want to do shift return. Now it's magenta. And then you can change, I think this is the color of the text. No, I don't know
No,
what color this refers
I couldn't
to.
get it.
But yeah, let's make this white so it's readable. Oh, now the text isn't readable. Give me like 2 seconds. Black. There we go. Okay, now it's a bit more readable for y'all.
Here's hopefully the quadratic formula. Like,
Oh, yeah. Proofs. I didn't like proofs.
1.1, this is a theorem.
Yeah, this is one of my friend's like P sets that are a problem from one of his P sets. You can also change the color of the text and like the highlighting of the text. You can put text in a box, which I do a lot if I'm writing up a P set and I want to like box my answer. There's like various sizes of parentheses. Big. One really good thing I like about LaTeX is that it lets you make your own commands. So I don't know if this has it, but one of the commands I like doing, probably in a different one, is a command to do big parentheses. Because if you do parentheses around like a big fraction, they'll look really tiny. And I never felt like writing them out. So I think this has my thing. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, so you can make new commands like this. So for example, when you wanted to type a left parenthesis and a right parenthesis, you would have to type \left and then \right. And I was like, that's too much work for me. So I renamed them to be PPL and PPR. Same thing for like constants and E&M, partial differentials, etc., brackets as well.
K. I love that.
I made a command for what?
For K.
Yeah, for cool. Yeah, I don't know, because we used it so much in E&M. I wasn't about to write this all out the entire time. So I was just like \K, put in my constants, please.
Brilliant. Yes, I love it.
But yeah, this is like another thing you can Dude, this is like homework solutions that I wrote with other people. But yeah, there's also various packages you can use to get certain things. I don't think we'll be needing too much of that because we're not writing a lot of equations necessarily, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah. So I like don't recommend like reading a book about it. I recommend just like doing it.
Yeah, like you'll learn as you go along. It's the same thing with coding. It's like, don't read about coding, just do it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get better at it the more you do it, basically.
Oh yeah, Chris, that's right.
Congrats, Chris.
Congratulations.
Congrats on finishing, Chris.
That's so exciting. Are you excited?
Are you gonna party? Also, I just messaged Alex like before, but I guess she hasn't seen my email. Oh well.
She'll jump on next
I
time.
forgot to message her yesterday. Yeah.
Hopefully, when we have an observing night sometime in the near future.
Yeah, I might invite her on Saturday to come with the rest of my grad student friends.
Let me see if the weather looks any better for Friday night. Not really.
My friends were
Wait,
excited.
that's Williams Bay.
Oh, actually, question about that, Amanda. Do I have powers to add people to the Insomnia channel, or is that just you?
Let me see.
Okay.
Can you try to add people?
I haven't tried yet, but I can try right now. Just because if any of my friends like want to control the scope, I want to be able to just let them. Okay.
And for anybody wondering, I can say pretty confidently right now, tomorrow night is not going to be an observing night for us with Sonoma. The seeing looks terrible, and if we do get any break in the clouds, it won't be for long.
Let me look. So Insomnia, add to Insomnia, continue. So if I add like myself, add my Umesh email, add from my company, I'll continue. Sure. Oh, it says they'll be a member once an admin approves the request.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Not an admin, and no one has a UChicago email.
I see. Okay.
So I know I've been invited to the Slack, but I don't want to join the Slack because I
Oh,
already have to.
It's like auto on default called that.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't have to add the Slack or anything. It's there.
Okay. Okay, just
Do I
let me
want a
know that.
cookie after lunch? I'll let you know. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to keep you up if you didn't want to stay up that night.
No, it's
Or you
okay.
can,
Yeah.
or you can come and observe with us. You can meet my friends.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
You should come meet all the grad students here and relive your dreams.
I'm gonna live vicariously through you. I thought we established this already.
Well, right now I ain't living too vicariously.
That's fair. Yeah. Sad.
I'm more living like, I don't know. Yesterday I like texted my friend something and she like posted our text to the grad student meme page.
Yeah.
So many people are commenting on it now.
Oh my God. Wait, which?
Yeah. The grad student memes with relatable themes.
Oh, wait. So what did you post on it?
I can show you.
Also,
Oh, well, my friend posted this. This is my friend Mayura.
Oh, that's funny. That's amazing.
Everyone's like relatable. Yeah.
Also, everyone who has a Facebook here should join this group.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. It's kind of sad, but it's also hilarious. She also posted another one of the memes I sent her yesterday that I made. Which one is it? This one.
I love the first sentence in the about.
Oh, so sad.
The first sentence in the about. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah, it's funny.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
No question from my end.
So yeah, Peter and Nameka, you guys will be getting a lot of practice on this this weekend. So
Yes,
yeah,
hopefully.
yes. So the plan is to meet on Monday and go over the stuff that we've written. And yeah, and then Chris, once we are doing a research project, you will get plenty of practice on this. So no need to worry about this now. But it's still good to have like a introduction to it. And that's it. And it's exactly 12. Go team.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, just something I noticed, though it's not part of what we're learning. It seems the code word that makes your lips dry too. So is that correct?
Sadly.
Eh?
Not just it's like everything. Like look at my hands. I don't know if you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like everything is dry.
Yeah, I think
That's not
we
hands,
experienced the
my
same
skin.
thing here. We experienced the same thing too here, though ours is a dry weather. So we have cracked lips. So to avoid cracked lips, we use is it lip balm or a rub or something.
Yeah.
So
It
what do you
will-
guys use there?
Chapstick.
Okay.
Yeah, and it only works for as long as you like use it, because then when you stop, it stops working.
Yeah, you have to walk around with chapstick in your pocket.
With like 5, because you always lose chapstick.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's everyone's favorite flavor of chapstick? Says I buy Burt's Bees grapefruit. That's my favorite.
Anyone with sugar flavor is good for you. Sugar taste.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Have to
Anyone that's sweetened is okay for me.
Oh, any sweetened one?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. I like this chapstick from the specific brand. It's like it's like a sweet, like coconutty taste, like cocoa buttery taste. Yeah.
Should go with anything besides cherry. I can't stand cherry.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Yeah. But look what I have. I have like I'm prepared, even though I'm really bad at actually like doing it. But I have this.
Oh,
So very necessary. And it's unscented. And it prepares your skin in 5 days. It's great. Great stuff. Highly recommend. But when you put it on, it burns. If your skin is too dry, it hurts.
Okay.
So
Then yeah, I just remember something. I have another question. Hello.
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. There was this feature I saw you guys using on Google Doc, and I think Matt has also used it too. And I don't really know what it's called, so I'm asking of the name so that I learn how to use it. That is when you are editing a document and you want to change a sentence, it's kind of like strike the old one and you type the new one. What is it called and how is it done?
Oh. So you go to, I can show you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna open like the document that Matt had. And then you click here and you click suggesting.
Okay.
And then if I want to delete, it'll strike it.
Okay, that's good.
So it's like
get it
it
now.
suggests what to do. And then like when you like type something new, it like says that you type something new.
Okay.
And then you can also comment. Oh, here. See?
Okay. Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, so one last thing that I was going to mention. Oh yeah, no worries, Nameka. I gotcha. I was going to mention that I'm going to be putting in a message just in the ASP Slack. So if you guys are looking at the overleaf document, and if you want somebody to look over something, feel free to just ping that channel. And if somebody sees it, we can all just dive in whenever over this weekend. Do we expect Monday to be more of a putting it all together, rereading it together and edits, or do we want kind of Monday to be like, we feel pretty good about it and Monday's getting together to just finish up?
I would say the first.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what
because
I'm thinking too.
then we'll have another like week to put it together and we can meet a little more frequently next week.
Mhm.
But I'm really excited. You guys are gonna knock this out of the park.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Okay. So
How
then,
is your MPB stuff going?
who was that question for?
Oh, that was for Peter and Emeka.
Oh, right.
Okay, come again. What did you say?
Oh, I said, how is your like minor planet bulletin stuff going?
Yes, it's going cool. Though maybe hopefully over the weekend we'll get to when Nemika gets back to station or we'll meet and do more work on it.
Awesome. That's really exciting. Yeah. You guys are like so pro now.
Not really. It's actually Idris that's kind of like our leader there when it comes to MPO kind of. He understands it better than both of us.
That's okay. Like you guys are working as a team. So that's as long as it's
Yeah.
collaborative, it's like, yeah, you've progressed a lot. It's really exciting to see. I hope you're enjoying this too. Like, I hope it's fun.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Adam's muted.
Yeah, I'll stop the recording.